So this year will be your 4th Jenson Button triathlon.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're moving location this year up north.
Yes.
To Derby.
Up north, yeah. Triathlon's massive up there as well. Obviously the Branley brothers from up there, and they love their sport, which is great, and especially cycling. So I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I haven't been up there yet, but I've had the guys obviously sorting it out, and Dino as well from Hoobs, obviously from there, and he's the guy that really didn't make us go up there, but he gave us the idea of going up there, and because of his connections. So it's it sounds really exciting, and I've been watching everything and seeing everything that's happening, and it looks really good. And it's nice that it's just nice having it somewhere different, and also it can become a bigger event. I don't mean in terms of participants, because I don't think we want to go too big with participants, because we still want to keep it a family thing, but in terms of people watching and being a part of it. So we've always tried to keep it as like a festival rather than a triathlon, because I feel that a lot of triathlons are great if you want to go there and race, but it's arrive, do your thing and leave, and it's a massive come down. And you know, I'm used to that in Formula 1. You know, if you stay the evening of the Grand Prix and nothing happens, it's such a come down if there's no event or party or something. So it's nice to have this sort of festival vibe where you know, there's a band after, there's a barbecue, and people hang around, and I think that makes the event and keeps people interested in the event. So,
were there any other triathlons that you kind of modelled yours on?
There was one actually, and it's in Hawaii, Lava Man, on the Big Island, which is Olympic distance, and I did that a few years ago with friends, and afterwards there was a barbecue and there was a band. I was like, this is just wicked. I mean, that wasn't a beach, to be fair, so it was pretty cool. But I just thought, this is wicked. You know, so many triathlons, because they're obviously you have age groups, so they all go off at different times. So it's a day-long thing, and nothing really else goes on. So I loved it, and I thought it was a great idea. So that's why we started it, and it's a great way for people to have fun and hopefully raise as much money as we can for cancer research this year.
Would you like to expand the race, the series going?
We've actually had a couple of people talk to us about it, about having it in different countries and what have you, but I think you just got to be very careful with anything. Expanding too quickly, you lose the main focus, which is people having a good time, and we don't want it to be a massive business. It's not a money-making business for us. It's seeing people have a good time and also raise as much money as we can. So I think that Mac is going to probably do something similar in Australia probably, but it's nothing to do with us. So he did the race last year, and he loved it. He really enjoyed it. So I think he enjoyed the beers in the evening probably more than the triathlon itself. But it's a lovely event, and hopefully it will be even better this year. The council seem really excited in Derby, which is a really important part of it, that they're on side, and the local people and businesses. So hopefully we can just sort of take over the town. And the 3 years we've had the triathlon, it's been sunny and 30 degrees. But it's also an exciting format. You know, it's having heats, and it makes people feel like they're part of the day more as well, part of the event, rather than just turning up and doing it and going, because they don't feel like they're part of it so much. So doing a qualification race and making the final or not, doing the wooden spoon race, they feel like a real part of it. So it's wicked, and it hurts like hell because it's such a short distance. So this year I'm actually going to train for it.
Oh, okay.
I've never trained specifically for it.
Yeah, how are you going to do that then? How's that going to?
Well, it's actually good because it's all short stuff. So you know, like an hour on the bike, hour and a half. I'm used to doing like 4 or 5 hours. So it's going to be great. It's just going to hurt a lot, but it's a lot easier getting the training in. So it's going to be good fun. So see how I do. Hopefully a bit better than the last few years, because I keep having problems. I had a puncture last year. I wore my missus' wetsuit 2 years before that, which didn't fit, and had a bit of a panic attack. So it's not been the best race for me. Everyone else seems to have a great time, but I don't. So.
Did you mean to wear her wetsuit? Or was that an accident?
It was an accident. I left mine in the hotel. So I had to put hers on, but hopefully, as we are the hometown of Dino, hopefully he's going to sort me out with. Oh, I've got one here, so it's even got my name on it.